We are back! Yes, everyone, welcome back to the Lord Cheng Stock Car series. It is time for qualifying at the second race of the season. We are here at Rockingham. First things first is we have to get through another rule thing that I haven't clarified yet. And we have some new teams and drivers, and we'll go through those shortly. The qualifying rule I wanted to make clear, again, is just because your car crossed the line doesn't mean your car qualified. Everyone starts randomly due to us not having timing, so I have to draw them randomly. Don't worry, honest to God, I don't rig it. I use a spinner, and that's how it's done. So it means you could miss the show even though you already have crossed the line. Anyways, now let's look at the teams that we have. We have some new teams, new cars, new entries. And let's go over them now. This one is HSL Motorsports. One of Carl's teams. He sent in 4. We'll go over those right now. So these are the drivers in HSL Motorsports. In the 34 at the back there, there's Wendell Scott. The 43, there's Richard Petty. 83 right there, that is Johnny Cobra. Yes, that Johnny Cobra. And in the 98, that is Bird Dog Jalen. Hope I pronounced that one right. Up is the satellite team Icon Racing. In that number 6, that is Marky Mart. The 68 is Tristan Racewelski. Hope he will race well. The 248 is Jeff Johnson. And then the 317 is the legend himself. We've seen him before. That is Chef Squid. Next up is Good Stuff Motorsports. In that 11 Thunderbird, that is Lewis M. Believe it or not, it says his name on the car. In the 18, my rival, Lord Raymond. I'll wreck that guy. The 26, there's Ricardo Roberto. And then the 610, it is John. Nothing else, his name is John. But the last team is the Scene Stealers. In the 15, then we have Carl Recco. The 24 is Superman Gordon. The 70 is JD McDuffie, no longer driving for himself. And the 99 is Tyler Bloodfish. After that, we have some new cars. This is from my team, Lord Shank. It's me, myself, and I. And next up is, if you remember Dave Blaney driving in the 12, well, he's no longer driving in the 12. He's now on a different team completely. He's on the Brock Beard race team, driving the number 23 Wheelan Dodge. And now in the 12 is Ryan Newman instead of Dave Blaney. This is probably because of the poor performance that Dave Blaney had at the Lord Cheng 500, but I'm not sure yet. We'll keep you updated. Because of this, Ryan Newman now has Dave Blaney's points, so Ryan Newman now has 18 points. Now let's get qualifying underway. We'll be doing it by points so far this season, which is only one race. So let's go. Coffee Tart is up first. Well, there's Coffee Tart. Let's go. Next, from the Catalina Wine Mixers, it's Mark Martin. For the Borrell Bangers is now Jimbo Rockford in the 89 car. Every car making it. Up next is Todd Bodine, driving for Bodine Brothers Racing Team. From the Outcasts, it is Crazy Ruby in the number 62. I'll bring up Po' Boy Racing's very own, Gator McCluskey. Fast lap there. Up next from US 20/26 Raceway, it is the number 40 of Pad Pad. Oh, first D&Q, first loser. Up next is the 94 Bill Elliott for the Catalina Wine Mixers. They'll bring up his teammate Terry Labonte, also for the Catalina Wine Mixers. Next, they had an impressive showing at the Lord Cheng 500. It's Garrett Smithley for Rick Ware Racing. Next up for Bodine Brothers Racing is Brett Bodine. Up next, no, that's not Jeffrey Bodine, that is Earl. Next, for the best racing team in brackets Mexican hot sauce, that is Viking King 2005. And now it's from the Cliff, Arizona chapter, definitely not a cult, it is Ragtag Jim. Our last driver from the Catalina wine mixers, that is John Andretti. Up next from Penske Racing, there's Brian Keselowski. So that from Gravity Track GP, there's Wesley Squire in number 4 subway car. From Rush Racing, their best performing driver at the moment, is Matt Kenseth. Richard Petty Motorsports Race Team in the 43, there's Christian Fittipaldi. Up next in the 87, it's Gaza. Right over from the Borrell Bangers. Up next, that's Shane Miller from the Shane Miller Race Team. Go Brazil. Quinn Howe from the Starcom Race Team joins us next. He just makes it. Up next is the 27. No, that is not Kirk Sherman, that is Matthew Harding. And for Penske Racing, that is Ryan Newman, not Dave Blaney because they kicked Dave Blaney. Next, Jack's had a bit of tough luck with this team. This is Do Bronx Racing, 33 of Denzel. And then we bring up to one of the OG teams, Nigel Carbonator from the DT99 Race Team. Tragedy, Nigel will not make it. Now bring up Jeff Jordan for Jeff Jordan Racing. And the first one of them spadges is Ronald McSpludge. See how he goes. That was a quick lap. The 94, Big Man Andy for the best racing team Mexican hot sauce. And Carl Long for Gold Racing. Let's see how he goes. He had a decent race last time. Oh, well, never mind. This brings up Randy Tootbeard Jr. from Junior's Raceway. Hope you can understand that. And up next there's Scott Riggs for the Dodge Factory team. And he was carrying them last race. Well, not anymore. And from Rush Racing, Jeff Burton's wrapping a new car. And yet it's slower than the original. 100 Proof Racing, we got Tony Kleman, the younger one. See how he goes. And it's a tragedy, he does not make it. Tough luck. For Gravity Track GP, that is Tex Walker. Tex Walker Jr. And he makes it. 21 of Michael Waltrip for Michael Waltrip Racing. And it's a tragedy. And up next is the second of the Spadge boys, is Donald McSpludge, the youngest. Ooh, fast lap. And up next is Blaze Thunderstruck. Get sound effects came out. And then that is Khabib, driving for Do Bronx Racing. Tough luck, Khabib. Up next is Lake Speed. Yeah, tough luck last race. Just makes it. The man who's the race is named after, them Dookie boys, it is Skid Mark. Down in some rubber. And he makes it. Mark Martin from Rush Racing, he's repping a new car. And got big boy pills. The Rush Racing driver, that is Eckhard Wayne, the 26. See how he goes. Come on, Eckhard. Oh, you monkey, you stall out. Up next is James Kleman, 100 Proof Racing in the 51. Might have to get this car fixed. Ah, yep, tough luck again. Stormtrooperson and the 46 car there. Today another D&Q for Hotbox Match Wheels. Up next is Dave Marcus. Forget what team he's driving for. 9 of Casey Elliott for the Dodge Racing Team. No, it's Casey Atwood. Sorry. And here's Casey Elliott in the 19. Oh. Going through some more troubles there. Now it's the 999 of Gavin McSpladge. He's the main spadger. And just like that, he stalls out. Up next is Agron for Gravity Track GP. Ooh, just stalling out, and he decides to reverse it. That's James / Jimmy Sterling, also for Gravity Track GP. And James also D&Qs. Up next is Lewis Nips from the Wreckage Bluff Raceway. Ooh, tough luck. Ego in that number 1 car. Sort of a HFA Motor Club. And then the number 29, that was Triple B. Can't find what he's driving for. Oh, tough. Looks to have been Cheap Thrills Racing. Up next is Brock Beard Racing. That is the 22 of Ward Burton. Come on, Wild. Terrible lap. Up next is Dave Blaney in his new ride. Come on, Dave. Yes, the Buckeye Bullet makes it. 30 of Bam McKay. Driving for the... Oh, is it Bam? It's literally Bam McKay, I'm pretty sure. No. I think it was Rabbit Shetland Racing. Up next is the 300 of Tim Flock for Gold Racing. His teammate made it. But Tim Flock will come off the track. Up next is the 98 of Derek Cope for Cope Racing. Come on, Derek. Pedals and metal. Never mind. The 38 of Elton Sawyer for Sawyer Racing. And he won't make it. For the Wood Brothers, there's the 21 of Morgan Shepherd. And he won't make it. 11 of Kane Black. Supposed to be in the 15 at one point, but it's in the 11. The 21 of Cupcake. Don't remember who he's driving for. I'll bring up once again the best racing teams, in brackets Mexican hot sauce, Sticking Car Pies. But Sticking won't make it. 999 Jazzy in the Thunderbat. See what he can do. And he's also terrible, he won't make it. 10 of Johnny Benson for MB2 Motorsports. And he'll also stall out. No, that is not Earl, that is Jeffrey Bodine for the Bodine Brothers Racing Team. Ooh, sick drift, but he won't make it. 3 of Dale Earnhardt. Come on, Dale. Raise hell, praise Dale. Just won't make it. Oh, next up is the number 5. There's Derek Pitts. Come on, brother, do it for me. You loser. Surely you won't fail me, Lord Shank, because you're literally me. You're not Derek, you're better than him. And Murphy Racing Enterprises makes it. 27 of Kirk Shelmerdine is up next. See if Kirk can do it. No, he'll stall out. But the 43 of AJ Almendinger. Come on, AJ. Ugh. AJ can't make it, surely you can. Buckshot Jones. It's Buckshot Jones, see if he can do it. And Buckshot will. Next up from HSL Motorsports, there's Wendell Scott in the 34. Wendell's got some experience. Up next, the 43 of Richard Petty. Next it is the Johnny Cobra. Yes, that Johnny Cobra. Come on, Johnny. Oh, something's happened on this car. Up next is Bird Dog Jalen Don't know if I'm saying that one right. It's the final HSL Motorsports team car. He makes it. Up next is Marky Mart for Icon Racing. Next up from Icon, that is Tristan Racewelski. Let's hope he will race well. Let's get through qualifying first. And, oh, blistering lap. The 248 of Jeff Johnson. Come on, Jeff. Good lap. Making a career comeback in the 317. We all know who he is. That is Chef Squid. That great lap from Chef Squid will bring up Good Stuff Motorsports. This is Lewis M. Believe it or not, says Lewis M on his car. And he makes it. Next is the 18 of Lord Raymond. Lord Shank's arch rival. He makes it. 26 of Ricardo Roberto. Name sounds familiar. Can't remember where it's from. And he makes it. 610 of John. That's all it is. Just John. The last 4 cars in the 15 from the Scene Stealers. That is Carl Recco. Good work, Carl. 24, that's Superman Gordon. Great lap. The 70 of JD McDuffie, now in a new team. And in the 99, that's Tyler Bloodfish, our last car of the day. Come on, Tyler. That is it, everyone. That is literally every car that has made it across the line. Now there's 55 cars here. Only 43 can make it. So I'll have to do the spinner thing. We'll see who makes it. I'll show you after. As usual, I'd like to say very sorry to these people that didn't get the cars in. But, well, that's just how luck works, eh? And this is your field for the Skidmark 400 at Rockingham. Todd Bodine has the pole. Our last race winner, Coffee Tart, is starting in last. Remember that track layout, everyone, because that's where we'll be racing sometime later next week. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the track.